Hi, and welcome to the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge Day 8. This is Judy, and this is my Day 8 bracelet. And if you haven't been following along with our videos before, my daughter and I are having a challenge. We're calling it the Cabin Fever Beading Challenge. And we are each putting out a bracelet tutorial every day for 2 weeks. And we're having a little contest to see who gets the most likes and who gets the most views. So if you haven't been following along, please go ahead and go back and look at our previous videos, because we're not totaling the scores until the end of our challenge. So you can still vote on day 1 if you want and like it if you like the bracelet. So they are all out there on a playlist, and I'm sure you can find that on our Pretty Yet Practical channel page, or whatever you call it. So I'm not very technical. So thank you for tuning in today. Be sure and like and subscribe. And I guess we will go ahead and get started. So this is a bracelet. I'm going to call it the Heron. And this is the sample that I have made up. And this is using dark seed beads. And we have a new type of bead that I'm using today. And that's called the Super Duo. And it has 2 holes in it. Hopefully you can see. And that is the bead that we are putting on right here. And so I did the first sample in kind of darks with dark seed beads. And for the one that we're going to do today, I'm going to use a larger bead. It's going to make it a bit of a chunkier bracelet. So I'm going to use a 10mm pearl. Then we have the Super Duo beads, and then size 11 seed beads. And that's all we need to make this. And I start with about 5 feet of the beading string. And this is the beading string that we use. And I have threaded on 2 needles because it's a 2-needle design. And to start with, I'm going to get 9 seed beads on one of the needles. Pull it down to the center of the string. And then I am going to loop through all of the beads again. Gives us extra stability. With 2 strands, this is what the jump ring is going to connect to. Oop, I have done that wrong. Okay, we will. So I did it the wrong way and have completely come out. But that's what beading is all about. You make mistakes and you figure out how to fix it. There are times that we'll do a bracelet and get a few little ways in and discover that we had made a mistake, and you have to take it apart. And that's okay. That works. You just undo everything you had done, take it apart, and fix your mistake. Alright, so that gets 2 threads through the beads. And then I want to go through one more bead again, and when I pull that down, now you will see how that brings my circle down. And tighten all the strings down. And that gives me my little loop. Okay. And now I will get 6 beads on each needle. So I have 6. So 5, 6, and I'm going to cross it at one of the 10mm pearls. We don't usually do too much with the bigger beads, but I had these sitting around and thought they could be quite pretty, so we're going to give it a go. Alright, so after we pass through the pearl, I will pick up 2 seed beads, then I will go through one of the holes in the super duo, then pick up 3 more beads, and now I'm going to pull it on down, and now I need to go through the other hole in the super duo, and then pick up 2 more beads. And now I'm going to tighten it down. You can just kind of push it right along. It can be a little tight, but you push it till you don't see any more string there. And now I will do the same on the other side. So 2 seed beads, put on a super duo, 3 beads, go back down through the other hole in the super duo, and 2 more beads. And now I will slide it right on down, tighten it down there, and now I will take my 2 needles and cross at the next 10mm pearl. And then I will keep doing the same pattern. So 2 seed beads, super duo, 3 seed beads, and then I will go back down the other hole, and then pick up 2 more. Then tighten it down. So you can see here how you can see string. So I want to tighten it so I don't see any more string. So I will just tighten it down. As you tighten it, when we tighten this side, it'll take that string on the other side. Alright, and now I will pick up my next one. 2 seed beads, super duo, 3 seed beads, I will go back down the other hole of the super duo, then pick up 2 more beads. When they're nice and tight, tighten that one a little bit more. There we go, nice and tight. And now I will pass it a pearl. And I will just keep doing that same pattern until I have the desired length, which for a medium is about 7.5 inches. But you'll want to try it on your wrist because with the bigger beads, you may need a little bit longer because of how far the beads will hold it away from your wrist. So try it on as you go till you get about the right size, and I leave about 1/2 inch to 1 inch for the jump rings and the clasp. So I will go ahead and finish this and bring you back to finish it off. Okay, now I'm ready to put on my last pearl. So I will cross through that one. And now what I need to do is put the 6 seed beads on each side. Oh, I forgot to check to see lengthwise how this is. Yep, I think that will turn out to be a medium. Okay, so I want 6 seed beads on each needle. Oh, so I've got 6, 6, and now I'm going to get one more that I will cross at. Okay, pulls it nice and snug around our last pearl, finishes off nicely. Now we need the loop for the jump rings, so I will get 12 beads. Okay, so I have 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and I will loop it around and I will tie the knot. And I will hold my thread and make sure that it ends up between 2 beads and none of these beads get stuck on the wrong side of the knot. And these 2 are trying to get stuck on the wrong side, so I will just make sure to move them. Okay. Alright, now I will tighten it down. And I will do one more knot. Okay, now I am ready to take my ends, and one I will go right around my loop for seed beads. I put more on this end than I did the other. Oops. I could undo that, but I don't think it matters that much. I put on the number tip to go around the big pearl instead of the number for that. So, for this, I should have only put on 8 instead of 12. Oh well. Alright, so I've got this looped down. I will go through here now. Send it through. I'll just go through these last 2 seed beads here. Now this one, I'm just going to we'll cut that one off there. This one I will cut off. And now I'm ready for my jump rings. clasp. Okay. So I have my ball and socket clasp, 2 pieces, nice and easy to get on and off. And my jump rings. I'll use those 2. I'll open the jump ring, put it through one end, then put my clasp on and close it back up. Give it the fingernail test, make sure I can't slide my fingernail in there. This bracelet is another example of how just the selection of beads can drastically change how the bracelet looks. Just adding the bigger pearls in the center, it looks like an entirely different design, an entirely different bracelet. And in this one, you could change the size of the beads. It spread these out a little bit more than in the original. And that it's just a different look, but equally as nice. But it just shows how different things can look. Okay, remember, if you like our tutorials, please subscribe to our channel. Be sure and go check out our previous tutorials. And hit the like button if you like this bracelet. And it's okay if you like both of our bracelets on a day, that's okay. It's just the total that matters. So we could both have a bracelet that everyone loved on one day, that's fine. And if you are having trouble, if you are shut in your house and you would love to try some of these designs and try your hand at making your own bracelets, let us know. If you need some supplies, we can make up some kits to make a few of these bracelets and send them out to you. Because we understand it can be a little interesting to get out and get to a craft store for some people. So let us know if you need that. We'd be more than happy to do that for you. And there you have it, my Day 8 bracelet. Thank you for watching.